It's time for the Giz Wiz with Man's maddest writer, Dick DeBartolo. This is episode 1866, recorded Thursday, January 13th, 2022. A non-fudgable show. On this episode of the Giz Wiz, it is CES, baby! We cover 4 gadgets that we have seen at CES 2022. Can you believe it? We go back in time and look at some old gadgets that we've covered in the past. Where are they now? All of that next on the Giz Wiz!
It's the same old show with Dickie D and OMG chat on your PC. It's time for the Giz Wiz because gadgets are his business. They've got a gizmo sickness, geek disease, under pathology, rows and rows of USBs, glowing LEDs. Get ready for the Giz Wiz now.
Now! And here he is, coming straight from the metaverse, Dick DeBartolo. How you doing, Dickie D?
I'm doing good. And how are you? You're the man that did the most traveling.
Thank you. I'm great. There was no con crud, and I think it was because everyone was being so safe and so masked up and everything. So that's great. And I can report, we had a little, prediction episode where we like, what is going to be the trend this year? What is going to be the big thing that people talk about? And I have the answer.
Yes.
It's actually 2 things. 1, the metaverse. I saw so many darn thing, they got their little sign all talking about their company. Bring the metaverse to the universe. Bring the metaverse to your... Oh my God, metaverse, crazy. Everyone loved metaverse for some reason.
Okay.
Number 2, NFTs.
Oh, I know.
Everybody wanted NFT this, NFT that. How do you put NFT payables in your app? NFTs were the other.
If you're unfamiliar with NFT, it's a nice fudgy taffy. Am I correct?
Oh, yes. Non-fudge here.
Tokens. I don't even know what that... It's none... What is it again? It's
non-fudgable tokens. So basically, it uses the blockchain to determine who owns this digital asset. And it can't be fudged. Ain't gonna fudge it.
Wow.
Not fudgeable. Non-fudgeable tokens, and it's a way to basically have ownership of something digital.
And where's it kept? In your computer, in a vault?
No, it works similar to a Bitcoin wallet, where you can have the wallet on your hard drive, and that has your tokens associated with it or whatever. And then it uses the chain to verify and validate that you own it.
I'm not investing in that. I want to see my dollars I want to see them.
I do not get it. It's not like crypto where I'm not into it, but I understand it, right? I get that it is like gold, but on the internet. That was a very
Didn't you have a crypto coin that you lost track of?
I did. Jammer B.
And you found it, right?
Yes. Jammer B gifted me a half of a Bitcoin back when they were like 12 cents. That thing ended up being like $20,000. And I lost it. I had no idea where it was. And I was in this spring cleaning mode, and Bitcoin had reached some high number. I forget what it was. I guess, if I'm remembering 20,000, I guess it was $40,000.
Oh my gosh.
And I was like, I have to find this thing because I'm also throwing out these computers. I'm tired of looking at them. And I kept all the computers because I knew somewhere on there was my Bitcoin wallet. And I don't remember which computer it was.
Oh my gosh.
So Jammer B actually emailed and said, if you're getting rid of old hard drives, do a search for this term, wallet.dat. And I had been, I don't know if I just got distracted in the past or what, but that bit of information helped me finally go through all of my old hard drives and find the one that had, and also I kept finding them, but they weren't the wallet. So I had multiple wallets, and all of them, except for one, had no Bitcoins in them. But because the transaction had happened in like 2011, 2012, something like that, or I don't even remember, you have to download the blockchain and verify, and that took forever. So I had found like 8 different wallets, and I had to do that on all the different wallets, and eventually I found it and immediately sold it. I was like, I'm not keeping this. It's high right now. It is gone.
And you ended up with actual money?
Money, yes, in the bank account, which I used to pay debts.
Great. Wow.
That money is also gone, but but it was good. It was very good to have that money for that brief amount of time.
Okay. So all the Bitcoin payments you made for me last year then are not backed by United States currency, basically.
No.
Okay. Oh, well, okay. It's been fun doing them anyway. I don't care.
Yeah. Yeah. And I didn't have it. Jeff Adam is saying Leo forgot his password. I didn't have a password on mine. So yeah, it was just like there. Anyone could have found it, I guess. But yeah, I was very, very excited the day that happened. And Bitcoin is so scary to use because, I'm like, okay, I'm going to transfer this to a place where I can sell it. And it's like, how much do you want this transfer to cost? And if you do it wrong, your Bitcoin's lost. It's like, what? Excuse me? So there's a lot of Googling that day to make sure I did everything correct. Yeah, big thanks to Jammer B. That little investment went well.
That was great. That was great.
It was crazy. So CES.
Holy
you were cow. Go on.
I was going to say, I stayed back here. There were 1 billion press releases, but I could see from people who, like you guys, actually let me walk around on a laptop. We're going to show that video. I could see that traffic was way down.
Yeah.
And then after CES closed, amazingly, the CTA, who puts it on, released the figures, and it said at this live event, there were well over 40,000 people. However, the last complete live show, it was 170,000 people.
Yeah, I believe it.
So that was like a 75% drop. And then media, 2020 media was more than 6,500 press. And 2022, it was 1,800.
Yeah.
So that was also drastically down.
It was obvious. It was very obvious from being around the show. One of the funniest things was in all of the empty booths in like the Central Hall and North Hall, they didn't even have the South Hall open. And there were still big empty booths in the other two and the new West Hall. Instead of it just being empty, they brought in like a food vendor and like stuck them in the corner and then put tables out in the big empty booth areas. And so it kind of seemed that it was like, oh, this isn't an empty booth. This is a food area, a food lounge, right? Until you looked up and you go, that's a lot of robotic lighting. And like, they had a truss system. And I'm like, A, it's not on. B, for the food vendor, I don't think so. So they had already got through the process of adding the lighting for whatever booth was going to be there.
Yes.
And then there's no booth. They didn't show up. That was one thing. And then also just in general, CES has always been so crowded. I mean, it is just hard to walk through hallways and that sort of stuff. Didn't have an issue with that at all. I mean, it was just empty, just completely empty. So yeah,
I
that
saw
was
pictures of the LG booth,
yeah.
which was very funny. Is they must have decided at the very last minute not to go. So they had all the furniture up and all the things that were going to hold televisions. And what they did is they put barcodes everywhere so that if you wanted to look at whatever it was, the 70-inch TV, you would hold your phone up to that. And then information about it would come up. So you realize that they really canceled out at the last minute to have everything. Oh, there you go. Oh, that's perfect.
There it is. No attendance, just walls. Just in case you wanted to, check out a wall or something.
Exactly.
Exactly.
That's
oops, I don't want to save this. But yeah. And also I got that same impression from I went to 4 events, I guess, is CES Unveiled, Showstoppers, Pepcom, and then actual CES. CES Unveiled did, I don't think anything, it seemed like there was no communication between who was arriving and who wasn't, because almost every other booth was an empty table with the sign of the company that should have been there, and they weren't there. Now at Pepcom and Showstoppers, there weren't really those empty tables. Someone got in communication with, are you coming or you're not? Because we're not going to put the table out there if you're not here. And so those felt way smaller than other years. But they didn't have the same issue that CES Unveiled did, which was like, it felt even more empty because of the emptiness of the tables and just like, there's nothing, there's like one booth on this entire line because everyone else didn't show up. That was
now did they still they still do press lunches, the boxes and everything?
They did. In fact, do you want to do do our little intro?
Let's do that.
We recorded an intro at Pepcom. Whoops, not that one. It's a different intro. I saw the word intro and I just had to click it. Here is us. Me and Dickie
at CES.
Yeah, both of us at CES.
Hey everybody, it's me and
the Giz Wiz, Dickie Bartolo.
And we're here at CES. This is Pepcom Digital Experience, and I'm so happy that we could both be here. And this year, Dickie D, there's a theme, and the theme is Back to the Future. So you want to see something cool?
Yeah.
Okay, here, we'll take you on over here. They have this entire ice block made out of ice. It says Back to the Future in it, Digital Experience. How do you like that?
Oh, I think that's really neat. It reminds me, I think it was called Black to the Future. I did that takeoff from Mad Magazine. And you know what? Is our big Giz Wiz show block of ice there?
I think that may have been used for practice, and it may have melted already.
Oh, you know what? Someone told me that it was not as big as I wanted, and they had actually just put it in a drink.
Drink. Man, that gives me a good idea. Maybe we should head on over. At these press events, it is an open bar. So you want to drink, Dickie D?
Open bar. Oh my God. Oh my God.
What would you like, Dickie D?
I'm gonna have a screwdriver.
Could he get a screwdriver? A screwdriver. Do you need to check his ID?
Yes, we need your
ID. Yeah. Dickie D, do you got your...
Serve him a screwdriver.
Here we go.
Not wearing a mask here?
No, we're good. We're actually making you a screwdriver, not kidding.
This is great. Okay, here you go, Dickie D. Does that look good?
Oh, excellent.
Okay.
There you go.
Now drink up.
Cheers!
Okay, that's great. Oh gosh. Good thing I got that replacement plan on the laptop there. Oh gosh. Oh God. Okay, that's fine. Thank you so much.
Cheers.
Okay, Dickie D. What else? What else do we want to see?
I see gadgets all the time. I want to know what pandemic food is like. Like, still have food?
They do still have food, and this is a first for me, Dickie D. Would you like something more savory, or maybe a little bit, calorie conscious?
I want calories. Well, I need two things. I need to see what food looks like, and I have to know if there's a dessert table.
Okay. Well, here's the food, the calorie conscious food. Would you like a salad in a jar?
No.
It's prepackaged just for you.
Oh, I see. Well, that's clever. That's a clever way to do it.
Yeah. So if that's not appetizing, I'm not sure what is. They also have pasta, salad. There you go.
Okay.
And then let's see. Can we find the desserts? You know, those were nice and prepackaged, COVID safe. Here, I think the desserts are for folks who don't care about COVID at all, because these are just open and ready to grab.
Wait a minute, are those brownies?
Yeah, those are brownies. These are butterscotch brownies. We got some with nuts.
Okay.
Now, last.
You know, yeah. I was reading the cards. One of them is Moderna brownies, and the other tray is Pfizer.
That's good. They left out the Johnson & Johnson. It wasn't doing so hot.
I think Johnson & Johnson is in the cookies.
Perfect. And the last thing, to really round out the theming here, they have a real full-sized DeLorean. Look at that.
Whoa.
So,
wow. I wonder how many of those exist.
Not many at all. Well, that is it. We're going to be recording videos all night here at Pepcom. So from me and Dickie D, bye-bye.
Bye. See you at the studio.
Okie dokie, there we were.
That was great. That was great.
My keyboard is still sticky after the screwdriver incident. Yeah, it was great. That was wonderful.
That was great fun.
So you can get a sense it was very empty in there.
I could see that. Wow.
Like many people in the chat room, if you're a Twit fan, you may have remembered some of the live streams they've done. They have to fight people all day long to get in to see gadgets, and that just wasn't the case this year at all. So let's, I guess, jump into some gadgets.
But you still found stuff. So
We
let's
did.
see what you found. Yeah.
We did. So the first gadget I want to point out, Dickie D, how long do you think you take brushing your teeth every morning?
I do. My toothbrush tells me every 30 seconds to change quadrants. So I spend 2 minutes.
2 minutes? Old fashioned. Get out of here.
Oh, really?
No. This toothbrush will do 0 to clean in 20 seconds. So let's check it out.
Whoa, let's see that.
Everybody, actually, I guess it was 10 seconds, I should say. 10 seconds. Even half the time. It gets better. 20? No, get out of here. 10. Here we go.
Everybody, we're here at CES, and I'm here with Adeline. And who likes brushing their teeth in the morning? I mean, it's something that I would, if I could, I would like to shorten. So this product looks super interesting. So tell me more about what we're seeing here.
So this is a toothbrush that brushes your teeth in only 10 seconds. So this is quite simple because you can see that the shape is a Y shape. So you just have to put the toothbrush into your mouth and then you just brush one jar and then you do the other, and in 10 seconds it's done.
That is so is that 5 seconds for upper and 5 seconds for lower?
Exactly, yeah, this is it, yeah.
Wow, okay, so and so there's two pieces here, right? There's the brush and the motor, the sonic device. So
yeah, we say the handle, yeah, actually, yeah.
Oh, that makes a lot more sense. Yeah.
So this is like there's a battery inside. The battery lasts 3 months, so every 3 months you just have to charge it again. And this part is the brush. You have to change it every 6 months.
Every 6 months. And then I assume because it's not like a standard toothbrush where you put toothpaste right on the top, you have to kind of fill it with toothpaste?
Yeah, still. You can still use this. And right. There is we are selling it like an adaptator, or I think like an applicator. If you
I see.
And you just put some, toothpaste like this. This is like a fine line. Like this.
I see.
And you just put it. And that's
perfect. So you can just screw that on. I mean, most toothpastes are the same. So you just change that to help it get in there. Awesome. And so are y'all out in the market yet?
Yeah, it's been 2 years now.
2 years, wow.
Yeah.
And how much? What's the cost?
In dollars, it's around $100. It
And-
depends on the kits we have on our website, but you have to show it. Yeah, you just go on our website and you will see different kits.
Where can they find that website? What is that website?
So the website is ybrush.com. It's simple as
Simple.
that. Yeah. And in France, we are mainly selling as well in Amazon and in distributors as well. But we are trying to find some distributors in the US as well.
So that's probably why you're here.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much. Why brush? Hopefully, I can brush my teeth much easier and I won't be so cranky in the morning.
Okie dokie.
Now, do you know if anybody was actually trying it?
I didn't see anyone trying it, no.
Okay, because I emailed the CEO and because I wanted to know the price, and there's a new Sonic version, and he emailed back and he said, unfortunately, we had planned to let visitors try the brush directly at our booth. And some of them do it, but I don't see anybody doing it. No. But we're not shipping at this time. So I believe there is a new Sonic version coming out. And I'm not quite sure why they're not shipping it yet. But you can the brush itself, there is a version in the marketplace. But I think it's more than $100.
Yeah. I wonder if that was what they hoped to hit. It's interesting because she did mention, I overheard to a different person before we interviewed. She was like, Sonic technology, that's what this is. And so I'm wondering if she's talking about, I am confused by that. I'm wondering if she's talking about what she showed me or not.
You're
right. And also the cheapest option I can see is $143 to get one brush and one handle, and it's euros. Oof. Oh wait, no.
I mean, I love the idea.
Yeah, me too.
It's great. And the other thing is, from reading the difference between the current one and I have no idea if this is the new version or not. But with the old version, during the 5 seconds, you chew on the brush. To help it clean your teeth. With the new Sonic version, during that 5 seconds, you take the handle and just move the brush right to left.
That makes sense.
So it makes more sense. But it's still 10 seconds. I would love to try it if they get it to market.
Definitely.
Maybe they need some sort of FDA whatever the tooth. Right. Maybe the Tooth Fairy has to approve it. I have no idea.
They need that Tooth Fairy approval.
Yeah, exactly.
And to me, it does make a lot of sense. Is if I think of the 30-second quadrant situation, right, and kind of divide that space into 5-second increments, I guess I could see that it could brush all my teeth on top and bottom in 5 seconds. And then switch to the, or on front and back, and then switch to the bottom. So I guess it makes sense. It still seems so fast, so absurd.
Yeah, well, I forgot, did I have the number down here? It is 70,000 bristles in there. So that there's certainly a lot, so it touches all your teeth. So I guess it can happen.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Scooter X has their tutorial video on how to do it. So here's how you do it. Wet the brush. And this is the applicator that she was talking about. Yes, it's a French company.
It is a French company.
Yes.
I see. So you take any toothpaste and use their cap.
Yeah, use their cap, and that'll allow the toothpaste to come out in a small...
in a stripe.
Yeah, in a small stripe. And then...
Well, wait a minute. This is cutting into my 5 seconds.
Exactly. You must do this as slow as possible.
Oh, wait a minute. And now what are these?
So these are toothpaste tablets. I've seen these before. It's not, you could do toothpaste or the toothpaste tablet.
Or a tablet.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's where you use your saliva to make it the toothpaste concentrate, basically.
Okay.
Okay, put it in your mouth. I want to see it. Holy moly. Okay, here we go. So he puts it in there, hits the button, and
so this must be the new one.
I can see him crunching on it too. Yeah, see that?
Yes. Oh, I think the new one you don't have to crunch on it.
Interesting.
It crunches on you. You don't have to.
I need a toothbrush that crunches on me. Yeah, there you go. So that's the Y brush.
It sounds interesting. Y brush.
Yeah, I feel like the price point needs to come down a bit.
Although, those big Oral-B's, and they're all like around $169.
And Sonicare's like crazy expensive and all those things. Yeah, you're right. I think I'm still shocked at how much those cost too, but you're right. The market is pretty expensive in that.
Yeah.
Category.
ScooterX says the new design, they have a picture of it on their website, but nowhere else. So I guess it's not ready. It's not ready for big. Not ready for my mouth.
Okie dokie. So moving on, we checked out Withings. I've called it Withings forever, but I think she called it Withings,
I think.
Withings?
Withings.
So I swear back in the day, like this is like when before they were bought by Nokia and all that stuff, someone said it's Withings because we are Wi-Fi things. It's Withings. Oh. But I have heard also multiple times that it's Withings, which I think is now I think that's what it is.
The official name?
I said it wrong in my video, just to be aware.
Okay.
So here we go to Withings with our second gadget.
8 years in the first mistake.
Gosh darn it.
Hey everybody, we are here at CES Unveiled in Las Vegas, and I'm here with Shika and at Withings. We know Withings. Withings has been around for a very long time. But tell me, what is this incredible new scale? It's like glass encased, this incredible screen. I can see a lot is going on, so tell me more.
So this is Body Scan, and Body Scan is our at-home health station. It features a handle, which we can pull up, and you put your 2 hands on each side of the handle and your feet on the scale, and in 60 seconds you can have 3 new medical measurements. The first is a segmental body composition, which measures your fat and muscle in your right versus left arm, right versus left leg, and trunk. The second is a 6-lead ECG, which measures your electrocardiogram in 6 different axes of your heart. And the third is your nerve activity score, which measures the activity of the small nerves in your feet.
That's awesome, because before, I've had a Withings scale that does like a body fat percentage, but that's like an average of everything. So if I'm really trying to focus on a certain area, this would give me a better idea of, what's in my trunk specifically, right?
That's exactly right. So you could know if you've been working your right leg much more than your left leg, and you could also know if most of your weight is in your trunk. That's going to make your cardiovascular risk a bit higher, and so you might want to do some work around that.
And so you have this color screen built into the actual scale. What else can this color screen, what else can the screen display? Like, what else will it tell me in the morning?
So the screen will display the weather, which will really help you get onto the scale, because you're probably more curious about the weather than you are about your weight, especially after the holidays. And then it will show you all of the measures that we talked about. And then those measures are also available in the app, where you'll find your measures over time and some health insights to help you get onto a better path to health.
And what is estimated retail value or retail cost?
$299.
$299. And then when is it available?
Second half of the year.
Awesome. And if people want to find out more, where can they go?
They can go to withings.com.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you.
I am really excited about this gadget, personally.
Didn't you ask them to get on it?
No one was getting on it. I kind of have a feeling that that wasn't a production model, because the screen kept updating and stuff, and I kind of got a feeling that it wasn't actually ready yet. I really like this because my scale for the past 5 years, maybe longer, has been a Withings scale. And so I have all of my data inside of the app. I can zoom out here. Let me zoom way out. Going back to 2015.
Wow.
So, and it's really, depressing to see how much weight I've gained in 7 years. But I like the data. And so any scale that I get, I basically know is going to be a Withings scale. The thing that I really love about this is when I was like going hard at the gym, they had this thing called the in-body scanner. And in-body scanning does basically what this does, where every segment, either your arms, your legs, your torso, which is called the trunk, all of that has its own particular values, so you can really dig down and say, wow, I lost 5% from my waist area, and I've only lost 2% from my arms, that sort of stuff. This being built into a home scanner is awesome because I've been to 2 gyms that have the in-body scanner, and they like protect that thing. Like it's like behind a glass wall. It's like, sorry, you can't scan on this every day. And even if I could scan every time I go in, it's not as updated as an everyday scan. And there really isn't another thing like this in the app or in the marketplace. There's like 1 or 2 other things. A lot of them are really old and they don't really pair with app very well. So this being in the ecosystem and giving you all that data, very excited about that. And so
the price seems good, $300.
It is, yes. It's like at the high end of the scale market, but I think that's because it's just a high end scale. I mean, it is.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
I think it's reasonable for sure. And they kept mentioning that it'll like scan your feet for like early something.
Early
nerve activity
toenails?
Assessment. The pseudo scan, new technology developed with neurologists, assesses small nerve activity in the feet. Body scan runs the measurement seamlessly and provides instant feedback. So I'm not sure what this is at all. But I did read on a different review of this product, like in the comments, people were like, oh man, I'm so glad that this works. So I guess that's a new data point to worry about.
Yeah, okay.
So yeah.
So she said the second half, I guess starting June, from June on, it should become available. Nice.
I will probably buy it because I want one. So that is the Withings body scan. Moving on, how often do you gaze into the stars, Dickie D?
Rarely.
Maybe this gadget can help you gaze a little more often into the stars. So here it is.
Hey everybody, we're here at CES Unveiled, and I am at Vayonis. Did I say that right? With Antoine? And tell me about what I am looking at here, because this looks like something straight out of the future, I will be honest.
This is a smart telescope, so it's a very small and compact telescope. All you have to do is just put it on the ground and start imaging right away. There is no eyepiece, everything is through the app on either your phone or your tablet. And so you have an app in the on your device, which you can select any object you want in the sky, and it will salute to it and find its target and just start imaging.
So it's as simple as you can get. Basically, you just need to make sure that it's level, and then this has GPS, compass, all that built in.
Everything you had, yeah.
And then, and this would be for imaging, not really video, or?
You cannot do visual with it, so there's no eyepiece. It's all for imaging, so getting pictures of space.
Wonderful, wonderful. And about how much does this weigh?
This one is 11 pounds.
Okay.
So you can fit it in the backpack, and it's very lightweight.
And you were telling me that this is the kind of the second product that y'all have come out with. So tell me about the first product, how much that runs, and then this new one.
The first one was called Stellina. That one is Vespera. And the first one was $4,000. It was double the weight, a bit bigger as well. This one is more compact, more affordable, and is $1,500.
Awesome. And this is in pre-order right now?
Right now, yes.
And when do y'all think you're going to be shipping?
It should be in a few months, early 2022. So.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
No problem.
So, gonna look into the stars with your robotic telescope?
Well, here in the city, I'll probably just see a lamppost or some high-tension wires.
You're probably right. Yeah, there's probably... it's a star! Oh, wait, no, that's just a passing airplane.
Hey, you freak, stop looking in my window.
Exactly. You might not get that with this. This may be the undercover way to do that because no one's going to think that it's a telescope. It looks...
Oh, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Do you know if it comes with that tripod?
I think it does. Here, let me...
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's nice looking. Seems well designed.
It does. And I think you pay for that, for sure.
Yeah.
I'm not really someone who is very focused on telescopes. So someone in the chat room, if you could chime in, is $1,500 for a telescope a good price? And then now, like with all those features and that sort of thing, like, is that a respectable price for a telescope? Their website is really slow, and I cannot load anything on the website.
Okay.
Here, we can watch it. Try it. Oh, hey, there it goes. There it goes. So there's the cost. $1,500. And the thing is, unfortunately, I just don't, like I said, don't know anything about telescopes. So I don't know 50x, 100x.
Nor do I.
What is good? You know, I really do like that it knows its location, all that, because I feel like it's something you can easily. It makes it more manageable. You know, it's just like stick it down and then say, "Oh, I want to look at Jupiter," and then it'll figure that out for you, which is nice. I don't think we don't have any stargazers in the chat room.
No,
so.
I don't. We're the only stars they see.
Yeah, I believe it's Bluetooth that it's communicating with the app. So there you go. Vespera from Vaonis. Say that 5 times fast. That is VAONIS.com if you want to find out more about that robotic telescope. So for the last half of January, we will not have a crappy corner. We're going to be covering 4 gadgets every episode. So we are moving on to the 4th gadget of the episode. And this was a fun gadget. I think actually it was great because I'm being dyslexic, don't love reading press releases at all. So actually, I really appreciated that Dickie D was at Giz Wiz headquarters reading the press releases and saying, head over there, head over there.
Look for this, look for that, go find this. Yeah.
And that was really helpful. So this was something Dickie D wanted me to run over there and check out. This is the ultimate squishy human body. So let's check it out.
Hey everybody, so we're here at Pepcom and we are taking a look at the ultimate squishy human body with Rachel. So Rachel, what am I looking at here? This looks incredible. I mean, it looks like a science project.
Yes, you were looking at the ultimate, I mean, literally the ultimate hottest new toy out there. This is a 16-inch skeleton with smart scan technology that's really going to teach kids all about the human body in a very fun and silly way.
Technology!
So what we have here is that inside of our body here, there is 31 different bones and lungs and body parts that it can come out. Everything from the eyeballs to the brain to the feet, you name it, it can come out. And then within that, there's about 8 different body parts that have an RFID specific scan built inside. So when you scan it on our smart scan, it'll give you a very fun fact about that particular item. So I think you just turn it off.
Okay, here we go. So here, I'm going to try something.
Let's hit the scan button.
And I'm going to hit scan. And then I'm going to put the heart on there.
Heart. Choose smart parts.
And so you were telling me there's a whole bunch of buttons right here. What are they?
So this one right here will tell you something funny about it.
I can hear it beeping. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so then you have fun facts, and then you have different plus and minuses and things about it. And then there's also a quiz section. So inside this entire case here, it has about 70 different questions combined from all your different body parts to educate kids in a fun way. The quiz is great. There's 10 different questions that you can answer the questions. They'll say, which one is the computer of your body, and
I see.
Find the correct body part, put it on, and then it'll register if you're correct or
Okay, let's test my knowledge here. Let's try.
Ready for a quiz?
No.
The answer to each quiz question is one of the 8 smart parts. Each round has 10 questions. After you hear the question, you have 10 seconds to
Oh man, I'm nervous.
scanner. Ready? Let's play. Which squishy organ is part of your digestive system, but looks a little like a garden hose? That's the correct smart part. Intestines. Correct.
I did it.
Remove the part from the scanner.
The next one is.
Okay.
Which organ is known for sometimes having stones in it? Set the correct smart part on the scanner.
I'm guessing kidneys.
Wow, you're good.
I don't know if that was the smart part I needed, to be honest.
No, you got it
Really?
right.
The cortex. Set the correct smart part on the scanner now.
That is really, really cool. So, what is retail price?
So this will be $99.99, and it'll be available late this February, coming this year. So tonight is the launch. You are one of the very first people to see the ultimate squishy human body here at Pepcom tonight.
That is really cool. And where can people find out more information?
Well, this will be available at Amazon, and you can go to Smart Lab Toys to find out more information.
Thank you so much, Rachel.
Thank you. It's been great.
There you go, the ultimate squishy human body. It is expensive. It seems like something
I was
that's
just going to
almost.
say, it sounds a little expensive. I mean, it sounds like it's going to be useful, but boy, I don't know if parents are going to spring for $100.
Yeah, I agree. And yeah, it seems like something
I mean,
more.
for a little bit more than that, you could just get real body pulls.
If you go down to the alley and talk to that shady guy, you're your whole body. Yeah, it's no big deal. I definitely think this is something for a school. It seems like something that would.
Oh,
be
that's
in
good. That would be good.
In the science lab. And so what's kind of cool is and I don't think this is explained super well, is the base that it stands on is that quiz thing. So it's all together, which is kind of cool. So yeah, there you go. The ultimate squishy human body. I think the reason it's so ultimate is there is a squishy human body that doesn't have the scanning technology.
Oh, okay.
Here, let me see if I can find that. Squishy human body. There we go. So yeah, here is that. And that is much less expensive. Like much less expensive.
Oh my, squishy. Oh yeah.
So and this is the same people.
$16?
Yeah, Smart Lab store. So that's what she said at the end of the video. Was a Smart Lab.
Oh, so it's the same company.
It's the same company, exactly. And
Yeah.
so there it is, new and
Well, that's a heck of a boost in price, isn't it?
That smart scan technology costs a pretty penny.
Yeah, that is.
So yeah. Let me see if I can find the ultimate squishy human body on Amazon. I wonder if it's out yet. I don't see it. No, it doesn't look like it's on Amazon yet. So yeah, there you go. We got a new technology built in. Always happy about that.
Smart scan technology.
So that is the ultimate human squishy body. So like we said, no crappy corner. And is it even the warehouse, Dickie D?
Well, what we're doing for the warehouse is we're going to go back and find an old video, an old CES video, and then after it, we will Google the name of what we saw and see what happened in the intervening years. So I found one from CES 2014, which is 8 years ago. So let's take a look at that video. Oh, Chad, we have to see you introduce it because Yeah, you will see.
Okay.
I think 1,000 now.
Okay, here it goes.
Oh, contrast that
Oh,
with
okay.
what I found next from Elio Motors for maybe.
Oh, you want to go to the intro?
Yeah, I want to
Okay.
see you.
Okay, here we are.
We should point this out. This is when we were doing this on Twit.
Yes, we're still on
and
Twit.
Chad was hosting it, and it's 8 years ago.
Better
That's what I
window,
wanted to
better than
see.
ever. It's time for the Giz Wiz.
Is it? I think I remember this episode, and I was really excited because it was daylight savings, and we could finally see outside. But
Oh, okay.
I think.
Send
out.
Well, no,
wasn't done
because
in-
it would be a January show.
I guess you're right.
Because it's a CES show.
Why was I excited about the window? I don't remember.
Maybe it's the first time they opened the drapes.
Professionally. Oh, another person looking in the window.
Hey, come on over.
We need it. We
she
we
wants
need
a
to have
picture.
an X so that they know where to stand.
Oh, wait, I'm confused. She wants a picture.
Anyway, okay, so that is weird. That is
so funny. Okay, now we can go to CES.
Okay,
That's
here we go.
Great. That's great.
Back to CES.
Contrast that with what I found next from Elio Motors for maybe $3,000 more than the bike, or less than $3,000 more than the bike. You can own a new car.
Whoa!
Johnny, show them.
And the Giz Wiz at CES Showstoppers. They told me there was a very basic kind of car here. I mean, this is really ridiculous. It's like Stone Age travel. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no. This is it. Oh, that I remember Elio Motors. Hey, I found someone to talk about the car. I found Paul Elio, and it's kind of funny because the name of the company is Elio Motors. What a coincidence.
Or are you involved with this?
Coincidentally, I am, yes.
Oh, okay. So tell us about this.
So its claim to fame is it gets 84 miles per gallon. We anticipate...
It's a gas car, not electric.
That's right, gas vehicle. 84 miles per gallon. We anticipate a 5-star crash rating, and it's sticker price for $6,800. Built in Cattle Parish, Louisiana, just outside of Shreveport, and with 90% North American content. So it's truly an American project.
Okay, now is this car in production or?
No, we will start production in first quarter 2015. We are accepting reservations right now, though.
And tell us about the motor.
So the motor is being developed for us by a company called IAV. They do the engine development for Mercedes-Benz, BMW, Volkswagen, Bentley, Bugatti, Elio, and a bunch of others.
Okay.
And I noticed there's only a door on one side.
It is a one door. So it had 2 doors for about a minute. So I did the initial bill of materials. I went and talked to my industrial design guys, and they're like, Paul, why do you got 2 doors? And I'm like, well, because I'm like, you're right, it only needs one.
Okay, so the thing is, we wanted to do a joke earlier on about people coming through the car, and we found out that there's only one door, but now when we leave, there will be 2 doors. Paul, thank you so much. Okay, good luck with your adventure.
So that's crazy. So
Okay. Enough of old me. Young me. Look at that guy.
This is 8 years ago. They were starting production. This is 2014.
Mm-hmm.
They were starting production in 2015, but they were taking deposits, and the car would be $6,500. So let's go to Elio, see if they're still around first.
ElioMotors.com. Still available. Still, I guess.
Oh, wait
not
a minute.
available.
The price went up a bit.
That is a little bit more expensive.
And notice, Chad, it says targeted price.
Is it still not out?
I don't think it. Send me updates.
No. Elio G. Let me see. Is Elio G like the gas? Targeted.
Oh, it almost
targeted. What?
What is this? This is. Isn't it that guy? That's the guy I spoke to.
That's the guy you spoke to.
Oh,
wait, I'm confused. So how I got here was this Elio G. I was thinking Elio G sounds like Elio gas, right? That's the gas-powered one. This one is electric. It's fun. It's electric, right? So I was thinking Elio G. There we go. I don't know. What am I looking at? Fleet.
All right. Well, maybe. Oh, okay. So I guess the gas version is $7,500. But can you order it?
I have no idea.
The Elio EV.
I mean, this is interesting. They're trying to sell it to like companies. That
Right.
it could be your fleet, I guess. Future.
The future.
The future fleet.
I just wonder if any of these were ever made.
Yeah, I don't think so.
A 3-wheel masterpiece, it says. The
With
Elio
three-wheel
mission.
technology.
The Elio it's to keep taking orders and someday to make. Now we're up to $14,000 every time you go. There seems to be a new price.
What is this? So yeah, that's this targeted.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, the targeted.
This
price
is the electric
now
one.
14,900.
Is the Giz Wiz on here?
Featured in.
Come on, well, you didn't show up on the Giz Wiz. I just feel like this is still vaporware. I don't understand.
I think so. It says sign up for updates.
7 years ago, that video was made that we just played. Oh yeah, look, by the way, look, you can hit Elio E and then it takes you to the electric. So G is the gas.
The gas. Okay. Okay.
But this just doesn't make sense. What are they waiting on?
A targeted price, 7,000. So they haven't produced it yet, it looks like.
What we're doing, not making cars.
We're waiting for the Giz Wiz audience to start ordering them.
Projected retail center map. When was the latest press release?
The word is out. The thumbs is up.
2018. That was the last press release. 4 years ago.
Oh my! This doesn't
Not
look
quite.
good.
Three.
This does not look good.
No. Nope.
Oh, look at you can buy one with a security token. Kicks off security token pre-sale.
You want to buy some stock in the company?
Oh my gosh.
There you go. They're selling it on overstock.com.
That's a riot.
That makes no sense.
It looks like nothing
has happened.
2014 to 2015, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So it's 8 years actually.
Do you think this is a scam?
It sure.
I mean, it only takes what? $100,000 to make a prototype vehicle like this, right? You get $100,000 prototype vehicle. You own it. You can get a board of directors and you start selling
Mr.
stock.
Dave found a review of the car.
Uh-oh.
Maybe they made one.
A review of the car.
You see?
Hello,
Mr.
everyone,
Dave?
and yeah. I don't know if how much of this I can play because you don't own it.
Right. Okay.
But test drive the prototype.
Oh.
And
the prototype was probably the car that was in the show.
Yeah. 6 years ago.
Oh. Giz 7493, a headline, USA Today. Elio Motors took millions in customer deposits. And we're doing this stupid show?
Oh my, this is what I just said. It takes how much money to make a prototype vehicle? They faked out Overstock.com. Overstock.com bought stock in this company. I'm telling you, it takes. You make it look fancy. You go to a trade show, you get some press. You bought that car, and you act like you're gonna sell it. If it's too good to be true, it is. A $7,000 gas-powered car.
That USA Today article was June 2021, just 6 months ago. Oh, and this is an update. This is just
updated
3
in
months
October.
ago. This is 3 months ago. $28 million and no cars.
I'm telling you, this is
oh my God.
This, you know why? This is what happens before Kickstarter. Kickstarter wasn't invented back in 2015. And so this was the old Kickstarter.
Yeah, this is called Kick You in the Butt Starter.
Yeah.
Wow.
That is amazing.
That was so funny because I was going through old videos and I thought, oh, this looks interesting. I wonder where they are today.
Yeah.
The ultimate ripoff. Whoa.
I'm going to read this. But Paul Elio, founder and CEO of Elio Motors, said in an interview with USA Today that he believes that the company can still succeed. And he has said Elio Motors was upfront and bold from the beginning that the deposits it took from customers were non-refundable. And this is quoting Paul Elio. I think the vast majority of folks are still rooting for us. I think the vast majority of folks realize that this is not a scam, he said on September 14th in his first major media interview in several years.
From
what we're trying to do,
Alcatraz.
What we're trying to do is hard. It's really hard. And we may or may not make it. Until we've made it, we haven't. But the thing
with $28 million?
But the thing that pisses me off is when people call it a scam, like we're not honorable, because there's no evidence of that ever. I am so glad. Who found that article? Chumley. No, not
Thank
Chumley.
you. No,
Giz
it was
74931. I salute you for bringing this to our attention because we did not see this. This is a long, I want to read this so bad because this is a detailed article in USA Today. Until the fourth quarter of 2020.
Production is...
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. They haven't had a press release in 4 years. Yeah, right.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
I can't believe how to be honest, it seems like, of course, a vehicle that gets 84 miles to the gallon that costs $7,000, it's too good to be true. It's too good to be true.
Well,
and it makes sense. They made some prototypes. They invested in the lie. They made some prototypes. They have a board of directors, make it seem legit, sell stock in the company of the fake product that will never sell, and say, it's really hard. It's really hard to make a car.
Wow.
It's so hard to make a car. Did you know that? Oh my gosh, that's amazing. That was actually quite amazing.
Yeah, I don't know which was more amazing, the red hair or the Elio story. That was so funny that the first thing we picked, it turns out to be such a scam. That's not a scam. God. It's just an honest, it's hard.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Next week, we'll be sure to check out Theranos. I hear that their equipment's going to be really good.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah. Okie dokie. That is it for our CES this week. We still have 2 more full weeks of CES. A lot to cover. I'm excited because now this is the official first show past 2022. We get to find out what the heck was it?
Well, you knew, right?
I did.
Yes. It turned out that no one got the last what the heck is it? And I thought I'll make it easier. And I made it too easy. I like between 80 and 100 people knew. And even though I had it in a kind of an odd position, But under the rules, we just picked 6 people as winners.
Yeah, here it is.
And the fun part was, it's a squirt ring, but the fun part is, there you go.
Yeah, there it is. The squirt ring. So here, the best part is the
answers.
The answers.
Yes, the answers. Personal bidet, bike horn for people who don't ride bikes but want to warn others in their way. You wear it on your finger. Automatic middle finger for road rages. It squirts alcohol for clowns performing at children's parties. World's smallest turkey baster.
I like that.
This is very funny. It's a toe pump ring for people who have flat feet. If your finger gains a little weight, you can use this to pump up the size of the ring.
Nice.
Clown party napkin ring. A secret poison cloud emitting ring used by spies. Did
this ever make it into Spy versus Spy?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yes. Toilet tank float for those solid gold toilets. And with Marty,
really
early
funny.
prototype for the Thigh Master.
I really like the toilet tank float for golden.
Yes,
golden.
Yeah, all of those things are so funny.
Very funny. Very good. Okay, so this is the next.
Now we have the February. What the heck is it? Okay, and they're sold this way. Okay, you get those 2 things.
That is it.
That is it. Okay.
It may not have the packaging, but it's not missing parts. This is a part of it. This is it.
This is when you use it, you need these things.
This is obviously, I'm just gonna tell everybody.
Okay.
It's Sticky D. I mean, I just gotta. This is a product for people who want to lose weight. These are spinach pancakes, and that was just too many calories. So they cut a hole right down the middle, so you feel like you're eating as much spinach pancakes as you want, but that that hole in the middle is a lot less calories. It's the light version.
I don't know. There's no fooling you. You just guess it every single time.
Sorry, I told everybody, and now everyone's going to guess
That was
correctly.
so close.
Yeah.
That was so close that you couldn't see that answer with a telescope.
Get guessing over at gizwiz.biz. 6 Mad magazines for correct answers, 12 Mad magazines for funny, clever, hilarious, and interesting answers. So get a guessing over at gizwiz.biz. Speaking of gizwiz.biz, that's where you can see write-ups about all of the gadgets that we cover on the show. We're looking at the best of gadgets right here. So if you want to see a gadget that we talked about, please head on over to gizwiz.biz. If you want to watch the show live, head on over to gizwiz.tv. That is where you can watch the show when we are live. We're live just about every Thursday, 4:30 Pacific, 7:30 Eastern Time. When we're live, the website just updates. Wham bam, there's a live stream. If you don't watch it live, you can watch after the fact. All of our episodes are there on the website, and so you can watch along and see. We don't. I don't even know if the episode we showed this week from 2015. It may not be on our website. That might be on twit.tv.
It is, yeah.
Okay, good, perfect. So head on over to gizwiz.tv to watch. I want to say a huge thank you to our patrons. Thank you so much for supporting our show. We really, really appreciate it so much. And if you like the Giz Wiz, please consider giving back over at patreon.com/GizWiz. You can also head on over to our website, gizwiz.tv. Click on this Patreon tab right there in the middle, and click on that big old Patreon banner. While you're there, if you're just feeling super generous, you can also give via PayPal. That's right there. Some people who don't want to give via Patreon, that's totally fine. You can give via PayPal right there. Thank you so much to those of you who support the show. We truly appreciate it so much. And if you like the Giz Wiz, please consider giving back. We'll be back next week.
I'll be here.